Hello, welcome to Chistel.com, Chistel.com. I am author Denise Turney, and I'm actually the author of the book Love Pour Over Me. I hope I'm soon telling you that I am the author of the book Gada's Glory, Gada, Gada as a woman's name, Gada's Glory, which is a book set in the 1940s in Chicago, finishing the first draft, going back through the for me, a long process of editing, then turn it over to my editor who's out of California. And hopefully, I'll soon be telling you that's my new book. But right now, my latest is Love Pour Over Me by Denise Turney, ebook it and print. So, here at Chisel.com, what I want to talk to you about today on this session are some free marketing tips. And this is not just if you have a book, but if you have other products and services. And I'm going to be incorporating experiences I've had at the corporate level as a freelance writer, things I've seen work for large corporations, things I've seen work for small and mid-sized businesses, again, as a freelancer. And it's across the gamut from education to real estate to consulting. Oh, I could go on and on and on. These are tried and true things that I'm sharing with you for free. One of the things is you do want to do search engine optimization because you do need a web presence. If you're not a writer yourself, you may want to hire a writer. And I think a good rate to start with a lot of writers is around 10 cents a word. You're going to get what you pay for. Most experienced writers who know how to get the work done, they know how to, whether they know how to create an editorial calendar to opt your pages for local SEO or regional or broader SEO, they're going to charge you some competitive rates to get that work done. But you should see the results in your metrics and your A/B testing as well. So that's where you test your headlines and your content, your subheadings, your design. You do all that type of thing through your A/B testing. Some other things that you can do to market, giving out freebies. I remember when America Online first came out, every time I went in a computer store, they gave out those free discs to sign up to America Online. A lot of authors get their books started by giving out free books. It seems like it makes no sense. Now, I'm actually not a big proponent of that, but it is a way to introduce people to your work. If your books aren't selling at all anyway, giving them away for free. If they're good, you want a good product, then that is a good way to introduce your product to people. Cross promote. That's one thing you hear a lot. You can cross promote with other authors, other people in the same space. If you're not a writer, you can cross promote. I see major corporations doing that. They might take a report that another firm wrote and send it out in their newsletter, and get each and they swap and each introducing their work to a different audience, to each other's audience. I'm told that is very, very good. Setting up an online radio show. I have Off the Shelf, which is in its 13th year now. That's another way to grow. Asking people to actually buy your products, like I ask people to buy a copy of Love for Over Me by Denise Turney. I don't have any guilt in asking that because I put my best in the book and I feel like it is a very good book. So when you put your best in your product, you can say it, go out and get a copy of it, go get, you might want to lease or purchase this car that I created, or these fashions that I have. You might want to use my services as a life coach, etc. If you know you're really good and the benefits that you give people, then you're really gifting people with something. Other ways to market and promote: get involved in volunteer events and see if you can put some of your products in any giveaways. Make sure you have your URL, your logo. Make sure all your branding syncs. And that's something that will probably take a whole nother show to talk about your branding. And I mean, that's everything that you put out, from t-shirts to mugs to pins to calendars to all your web messaging, to your actual logo, to your slogans, to your taglines. I could go on and on and on. It all has to sink in to your brand and your mission and what you're trying to accomplish. Every bit of it, from coloring to font size to everything. Those are just some of the tips for marketing Again, giveaways, prizes, contests, getting involved in local charitable events, asking people for the sale, building a sales team if you need to, not only stressing the benefits, but also let people know where some challenges might be and what you can do to accommodate them for those challenges. And what makes you unique? I do know here at chisel.com, when you order books from us, you don't pay any shipping and handling or any tax. We absorb that cost for you. We don't even put it in the cost of the book. It's going to be rare that you find that. It's very, very rare you're going to find that someplace else. So that's a unique identifier for us. So this to set aside, to highlight your unique identifiers, cross promoting with others. Don't be afraid to do that. Set up social media accounts. When you do, make sure they tie into your branding. Make sure they tie into your branding. Setting up automated emails, setting up automated social media posts, but also going into your social media. I see a pickup in traffic when I go into Twitter, going into your social media yourself and actually answering questions, liking other people's posts, making comments on other people's posts, sincere comments, and not just because you're trying to draw in traffic. These are just some of the few ways of putting up customer testimonials, surveying people. One of the things that I really would encourage you to do is to listen to people. Don't try to make people want what you think they want. Ask them for what they want. Ask them how they like a service better delivered. Ask them about some of the pain points in their life. Ask them how they think that you could help them alleviate one or more of those pain points. Pay attention to that, and then design your products and services around that as well. But sticking to your core mission, and definitely your core values. These are just some tips again to go over. SEO. You want a good website design. You want good content. If you have to hire a freelance writer, I'm a freelance writer, but if you have to hire a freelance writer, then reach out to an experienced freelance writer. Product giveaways, cross-selling, social media, making sure it ties into your branding, your tagline, your slogan, your mission, building a sales team if you need to, and having your sales team go out, cross promoting. And I did talk about free giveaways, but the giveaways, make sure you're giving away things that definitely express and exemplify your brand. And I can't encourage you to do that enough. So those are the tips I'm going to share with you on marketing today. As far as book writing, I could go on and on and on. Creating an online radio show, doing blog marketing, reaching out to bloggers to market, guest posting. I could stay here all day talking about this. There are so many ways to market your products, and I hope I gave you some ideas. If you thought that it was impossible, I hope I've at least erased that belief from you so that you go out there and go after your dreams and go after what it is you really want. And please subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button right now. You don't even have to go anywhere. Just click subscribe right now, and you can keep up with the free tips and advice that we share here at chisel.com, or I hope you'll go visit us, chistel.com, and get a copy of my book, Love Pour Over Me by Denise Turney. And I'll see you back here next week. Bye for now. You are awesome. I hope one day you come to see that.